Hi, I'm Bethany Wallace, owner at careercoachbethany.com. I provide one-on-one career coaching to job seekers, and I also work with employers and organizations to provide presentations, training, and professional development. Right now I'm going to talk to you about a few ways that you can brand yourself and do a branding check prior to arriving at a networking event or even a career fair. So when you're in the job search process, you want to make sure that your electronic footprint is really clean and neat, and that you brand yourself really well, because when you arrive at a networking event, people may ask for your name or your business card or your contact information, and then look you up online later after the event. Sometimes even the night, let's say that the event is in the evening, and that night they look you up online. And if they don't like what they find, and they find that you have something, let's say a profile photo that is a little bit scandalous looking, then they might not search any other site for you and just feel a little turned off by that and think that you're not maybe very professional. So keep that in mind and do all of that work to clean up your social media pages and profiles, and to brand yourself well online prior to going to those networking events. So when you're in the midst of your job search and you start going to those networking events, you won't have to worry about those and rush back to your hotel or to your apartment and start trying to erase photos or change photos or anything like that. Also, make sure that you have prepared a personal branding statement or an elevator pitch. Make sure that in a good 10 to 30 seconds that you can tell someone very quickly who you are, a little tiny bit about your background, and then also like what you're about. What are your goals and where are you heading in life? And that might be a little different based on where you're at. If you're a college student, then you're going to focus kind of on the future and where you're heading. And if you're already working or you own a business, or you're really trying to market something, then obviously that's a little different in the workplace, if you're in the workplace. But make sure that you can clearly and efficiently and smoothly state an elevator pitch, so that someone doesn't have to stand in front of you for 3 to 5 minutes while you figure out what you're saying. Because a networking event, time is really important, and people don't want to waste it because they might need to move on and meet 10 other people in 30 minutes. So they don't want to spend a long time hearing about you and what you're all about, if they may need to go on and meet those 5 other people they haven't met yet who are standing next to you. So don't waste people's time, but make the most of it. And then that also gives you time to learn about them. And networking is really a two-way street. So it's not just about you talking, but also about listening. And then also the last thing about branding is make sure that you give people samples of your work. Make that work available to them to view. So you want to make sure that you can either upload it, to LinkedIn. There are also all little areas on LinkedIn now where you can upload samples of your work, or you can have like an online portfolio, and that's a great option. But make sure that you tell people when you're networking, if they mention, oh, it'd be great to see some of what you're talking about, some of the work that you do. If people ask for that, or if you send out emails and are following up after a networking event, then make sure to provide that link so that people can see what you're talking about doing. Because it's great to talk about the work you do. It's better to show the work that you do, and really put some teeth to what you're talking about and your claims in the workplace. So I hope that these tips have helped you to learn about how you can do a little branding check prior to going to networking events, because that's so crucial in making great connections and lasting connections along your career journey. And if you need more help, you can always reach out to me, and I'll be glad to kind of work with you one-on-one and develop a really good plan for networking. And you can reach out to me at careercoachbethany.com and fill out a contact form, and I'll be happy to do a free consultation with you. So happy networking.